Good morning, dreamers. How you doing today? Happy Monday. Monday, the day of fresh starts, the day of relaxing from your weekend, the day of routine. Oh man, I look back over my thumbnails because I don't edit these at all, as you have figured out. I don't edit, I don't add graphics. They're just us at my grandma's kitchen table. Man, it's sticky already today. Um, yeah, I don't edit. And so I have these thumbnails that YouTube has just chosen. And Mondays was awful. Last Mondays was terrible, and it turned out it was a bad day. Um, but when I was chatting with you, I didn't even think about it. Anyway, this Monday is much better. The weekend was excellent, just not as busy. Um, Last night, Jimmy and I got to go for a drive, and we just drove and drove and drove. And it was interesting because Hannah, who's about to drive, has no sense of direction. And I shouldn't say no sense. There's just not been a need to cultivate that sense of direction because she hasn't learned to drive yet. And it'll come, right? When you're busy on your phone while mom's driving, you miss landmarks. Um, so, but Jimmy, I was like, you have to say where we're going to go because when we get to a dead end, the kids tell me which direction to turn and then we drive. So, got to a couple dead ends, got going all the way out to Plattsville area. Like, it wasn't that far. But just driving and driving, got out to Bright. And so we got to what would become Cedar Creek Road, like 97. And instantly Jimmy said, right. And I just went, oh, I heard a whole lot in what you just said. And he's like, oh, did you? I said, I heard, I'm not ready to go home yet. I want to listen to more music. So you better not be going home. Go the other way. Because left would have been home. I said, I also learned that you have a decent sense of direction. I can't fool you. Hannah would have had no clue where we were. And that doesn't matter. She doesn't need to have a clue yet, right? I'm not insulting my child. I'm just saying that there's a difference in the kids. And one of the other differences is what kind of music Jimmy as a DJ would be playing in my vehicle versus Hannah as a DJ. So Jimmy was in charge of the music yesterday, and Jimmy was playing all Broadway and Glee music, okay, like all. And we were singing at the top of our lungs. We cranked the bass. And, I shouldn't say all because, of course, Queen was mixed in there. So musicals and Queen, it was quite the music. It was a lot of fun. But one of the songs was so stunningly chaotic that it didn't cause chaos within the spirit when listening to it. And it was a beautiful song from Rent. So often we sing the Moments of Time song. How do you measure a life, right? That one. But this was Will I Lose My Dignity? There's an AIDS support group. For whatever reason, these people have contracted AIDS, a lot of drug use, a lot of unprotected sex. These people have been removed from their homes, released, sent away. We don't want you here. And so they ran to the places where there were arms to hold them. And they might not have done the right things, and they might not have stayed diligent in making correct choices. Let's put it that way. But they'd been tossed away from their families. So they ran to what they thought was family. The drug dealer, the open arms, because people were just trying to feel. And it's the same concept as someone with mental health cutting themselves in order to feel pain, something. They're so dead inside because they feel disposable that they'll do anything to feel again. And so there's this group of people that have been tossed aside and they come for support. And the biggest question is, when I go, am I going to lose my dignity? And will anybody care? Will anybody out there even notice I'm gone? Because they've been tossed away. And I thought, that's last weekend of June, when so many people are drawn to the LGBTQ community. And there's so many differing understandings because of how we were raised or what we saw when the rainbow flag was first introduced, and this and that and the other, and but the chaos of this song. Every single person was singing their own song. Will I lose my dignity? Will someone care? And I thought, the beauty of that represents everyone from every stage of life, no matter what. Is not a gay song. As I'm listening and it comes to a close, and Jimmy's like, I'm sorry I played a sad song on our car ride. I said, no way. That was such a hopeful song because it represents all of society, Jimmy. And we started to talk about what that piece of music, sheet music, would have looked like, because there would have been a line for each character. Because it wasn't a duet. One person sing, another person sing, one person sing, another person sing. We have harmony. It wasn't like that. It was every single person was singing their own song, and then at the bottom there would have been music for the orchestra. And that's honestly how orchestra music is put together too, right? There's a brass, and I mean, even beyond brass, there's trumpet, trombone, French horn, and then there's the clarinet, and then there's the violins, and then there's the bass, right? Like, everybody has their own song, and when you put it together, it makes something beautiful. So anyway, as you sing your song today, it might feel displaced amongst everybody else's song. But your song is worth the emotions. Your song is worth the attention. Your song is worth the microphone. Your song is valuable. And without your song, the entire masterpiece that the Creator has written won't be complete. You need to be here. You're someone special. You have dignity. And it is time for others to acknowledge the dignity. But it has to start from within. You must acknowledge your dignity. You must take care of you. You must show people that your song matters. So sing it. And if somebody else is celebrating and you're mourning, then mourn. But don't drown out their celebration. And if somebody else is mourning but you're celebrating, celebrate. But don't ignore their mourning. It's like Tabitha Brown. Oh, she's one of my heroes these days. When she says, have a good day. But if you can't, don't go messing other people's day up. I love her. Anyway, this was supposed to be like, whoop, really short because I knew what I was saying. And this is what happens when I know what I say in advance and I actually think of something. It becomes a sermon, and that wasn't what was meant to happen. I'm just saying, sing your song, dream your dreams, live those dreams. Mwah. Have an awesome day. Bye.